How y'all doing, folk? We back. We here again. You feel me? This should be the second video. I'm gonna look at the camera this time. I watched my video over. I posted it totally. Feel me? Go check that out right quick. Go check that out right quick. Say no. But I think this video gonna be about. No, I know this video is gonna be about what do you really want? What do you really want? You might have some desires, but what do you really want? And how are you going to get it? And when are you going to get it? Why do you want it? What is this gonna do for you once you get it? You gotta ask yourself the right questions about anything you trying to do. Not everything, but I think you understand what I mean. The important stuff when it's time to make an important decision. Those are questions you gotta ask. Alright, you feel me? I'm working a 9 to 5, but I want to start a career. Alright, do you have enough money saved up to live like correctly until you get a job or be able to get a career? Were you working while you were you learning what you needed to learn while you had a 9 to 5, a job to support your career, to make sure you know everything, so you're not just on a blank slate. And there's nothing wrong with starting on a blank slate, because that's how everything started off. We just made it further in life. Feel me? You gonna hear that a lot. Feel me? That's not important though. Um, how bad do you really want it? Feel me? How bad do you really want it? I feel like I'm just talking a lot about nothing, but you feel me? I'm still gonna keep talking, because that's what I do. I talk, man. I'm a talker. A talker for sure. And I'm not somebody who was always getting things done. I'm not somebody who was always trying to pursue what I said I wanted. I'm not someone who always did what was supposed to be done when it was supposed to be done. But I'm somebody and I'm human, and everybody make mistakes. But we here now. We here to be better. So are you gonna take this chance that God bestowed upon you to be better? You wake up every day because of God. Whether you believe in him or not, you wake up every day because of God. People literally die in their sleep. I ain't here to scare you. Maybe just a little bit. Cause maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to be scared to finally get a jump on what you said you've been wanting to do. And at the end of the day, bruh, if you're not here to do it, bruh, get out the way. Cause there's people who want it. There's people who are hungry. There's people who would do anything to get it. I used to be a firm believer in the fact. I'm not gonna say firm believer, but I used to believe that if you really wanted it bad enough, you would do anything to get it. If you broke and you don't want to be broke no more and you don't got no other options, you gonna work your butt off to make sure you never be broke again, or you just not broke. Feel me? But you can't be complacent with just not being broke. You gotta be better. You gotta make sure you never go broke again. You gotta put things in motion. And I'm just talking at the end of the day. Like, I don't know nothing about life. At the end of the day, I'm a kid and I ain't experienced as much as others. I don't know what it's like. So I can only say so much, and I can only give advice to the people who this means something to. You feel me? I tried, bro. I remember, something that it's off topic. Something that made me real. Like, I want to say this: hang around the right people. Hang around the right people for sure, and they gonna help you grow. They gonna help you become the best version of yourself that you can be, either sooner than later. You might have been destined to become that person at 25, and they can make you that person at 20, maybe 23. You feel me? So watch who you hang around. Are they? are they valuable to the table? You know, they say, what do you bring to the table? It's not a relationship, but yet you my friend. It's a friendship. Alright, what are you supplying me with? I don't just need a bunch of compliments. I don't need a D rider. I don't need somebody who just telling me, yo, like, bro, you just did that so good. Mind you, you didn't, you know, and you didn't put in no effort in that. You feeling yourself. You like, alright, I ain't do too much. That's not none. Bro, I used to hang with a whole bunch of trolls. I was a troll myself, bro. It's about the crowd you hang with, bro. I don't mess with none of them dudes no more. Feel me? I want to say a lot worse, but you feel me? This video gonna permit it. Don't permit it. I remember I've always been the type of dude. I've been watching. I've always been the type of dude to say some type of quote line, say some type of motivational stuff. I won't even say that. I've always been the type of dude to keep it real and raw. And I remember somebody saying to me, I ain't gonna say who because it don't really matter. I don't even get it somebody. I don't even get this person this type of light. You know, I don't care if this reach 100 people or 0 people. I don't even get this person no type of light. I don't even want to think about this person. Cause really, this person irked the mess out of me. I remember somebody saying, "Yo, you always got some motivational quote to say, bro." I'm not even gonna lie, but I done heard that at least 3 or 4 times. I don't know why, but it pissed me off, bro. Cause I was like, the first time it didn't piss me off. The second time I was like, alright, I don't even be talking like that much, bro. Y'all really just on my body. And the third person said, I was like, alright, bro. Now this just pissed me off. It's on my part, cause like, why am I letting somebody get to me like that? But the fact of the matter is, I really didn't like it, and I didn't see how I could be that person. But through little conversations with other people and whatnot, bro, I understand how, cause I really listen and I listen to myself as well. It's important to listen, but it's important to listen and remember what you said as well. You might not be able to remember word for word what you was talking about in a conversation with somebody, either long or short, but you know basic most of the things you said. I hope. I don't got good memory. I remember most of the things I said though. Let's switch back. How bad do you want it? Me personally, I want it. I'm not insanely hungry for it like I wish I was. I'm not, but I'm slowly getting there. Cause through every day of marching towards your journey and marching towards what you used to believe was impossible, you realize that this is possible. I can do this. Because I can do it, I want it even more. Because it is manageable. Because I worked my butt off and I'm tired now, and I go to sleep and I wake up and I do the same thing the next day. I know I can do this. I know I can make this. You feel me? Cause I ain't do this before. You got to relax. You got to relax before. You got to chill. You got to be with friends, all that. But now it's time to give up that temporary fun, that temporary entertainment, so you can finally have something that's long, something that's you deserve. You don't get what you deserve if you don't work for it. I said that in the last video. You will not get none if you're not working for it. And another thing I want to say, what is it going to take? I specifically remember a time me saying before I had a girlfriend, I got a wife. I ain't put no ring on her finger, but hey, we gonna get there. I'm gonna put that ring on that finger. I ain't put it on there yet. We gonna get there. That's just too explicit. Hey, she bad. She beautiful. Oh my god, I love my girl. But let me get back into it. I remember a time where I was saying that I was going to do what was needed to be done. I was gonna do what had to be done. I apologize, folks. I was trying to see if I could go back, but it's not a. It don't matter what I'm recording on. But yo, whoa, hold on, bro. You good, cuz? Let's get back to top, bro. Let me just hold my hands like that, bro. You see the chain though. You feel me? See the chain though. My girl got me that. But hey, back to what I was saying. I was saying that I specifically remember. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't even say that no more because I took too long and I don't remember what I was about to say. Hey, bro. We was talking about how bad do you want it, and uh, how bad do you want it? No, what are you gonna do to get it? No. See, see, bro. I might got amnesia, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't never got hit on my head hard, but I might got amnesia. That's not good. Oh my god. Um, it's not going how I wanted it to go. I'm gonna come back when I find out what I was talking. I found out what I was talking about. I specifically remember saying before I had a girl, before I had a, you feel me? I call this girl my wife. It's not official yet, but this girl my wife. Before I had a wife, I used to say, cause I used to have the same mindset I had now. I just didn't know all the information I know now, and I didn't know I was capable of doing what I can do now. I used to say, I need a heartbreak. I need something traumatic to happen to me, cause things happened when I was younger that I didn't understand that I'm still trying to understand today. But it's like it's I don't that's not enough fuel for me to use to push to do the things that need to get done. So what is it gonna be for you? Because some people don't need that. Some people just see the people around them and it's like, all right, bro, I'm living in an area where everybody hardworking and I'm in here enjoying my peace, my comfortability. I gotta do something. See, when you around a bunch of people like that, bro, that's gonna change you. When you around a bunch of lazy folk, you gonna stay lazy. You gonna stay comfortable. You gonna stay doing what you've been doing because ain't nothing changed. If your environment ain't changed, why would you change? But I don't think like that no more, and I'm so glad my girl done got me out there thinking. I feel like with that I done grew so much. Like I was growing, I was finally growing. Before I met my girl, I was finally changing my life, and then she helped me change it even more. And then she helped me grow. I won't say into a man, but I will say into a smarter young man. Smarter, you feel me? I'm getting there. I don't feel like you truly a man until you achieve something big. That's what I believe. I don't feel like you truly a man until you done provided and done the things you done told yourself you was going to do. I done told my dad, my sister, my little brother, like, yo, like, bro, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna have that. Bro, I'm gonna get y'all, bro. I swear. Trust me, I got nine siblings, cuz. I got nine siblings, bro. Nine. I can't see. I only see two of my siblings. I don't even got a phone number. I can't even call my oldest sibling. When I think about this stuff, bro, I think about, I ain't never really got deep into it. This make me feel some a different type of way, and this is what's gonna drive me. My family. I got nine siblings. I got nine people who are dependent on me. Maybe not specifically dependent on me, but yo, somebody gotta make it. So I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be that person who does what we used to think was impossible. And I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of my motivation from my oldest sister. My grandma is a very hard worker. She was working hard all her life, and you feel me? Before, like, she was working hard before I was even born. But my sister, I got to see, and like literally see her working hard on things. I remember her going from somebody who wasn't, she was never done in school, who wasn't maybe getting to getting straight A's across all boards because she put in the work, because she did what was needed to do. I seen her go and live her life. Feel me? She's living it right now, doing what she need to do to make sure she provide for herself and her family. My sister hit me up every now and then, like, bro, you need something? I'm like, no, keep your money, bro. You got it. You keep that. You work for it. You deserve that. I don't deserve that. Feel me? Sometimes I do slip up and I may be like, yo, feel me? Can I hold like, you feel me? $5, $10. Bro. If I ask money for money, bro, it's gonna be like my dad, bro. Like I ask my dad for 30. I'm getting too deep, bro. Y'all not ready for this. Y'all not my friends. I don't need to be telling y'all my life, and I'm probably gonna cut this out. It's not important. What I'm trying to say is, do you want motive? Do you want it that bad, bro? And if you do, remember everything that you went through. If you ever said your life was hard, remember that. Remember that time you said your life was hard, and keep working to make it not hard, to make it better. It's gonna get harder, though. Remember that it's going to get harder. So if you're not ready for that, move out the way. Because once you really put your foot down and do what you say you're going to do, it's going to get a lot harder than whatever you thought was hard. You're going to see a lot of new things, and I believe that once you finally start doing what's supposed to be done, you'll realize that previous problems that you might have, previous things that you thought were problems, now that you're finally doing what needs to be done, those are things that can be solved like this, because you was never doing enough. You was never putting in 100%. I know for me, I'm never putting in 100%. I do just enough to get by, because I like comfortability. I like chilling. I like relaxing. But I didn't had enough, and honestly, it's more the fact that people talking, bro. Like I don't care about what nobody else got to say, but when it's family, it hit a lot different. Feel me? Trying to get a job, trying to get some money. I'm trying. Feel me? I got a girl now, so I got more of a drive even for that. Cause I want to have a life with this girl, and I want to be able to make her the happiest girl in the world, give her everything, and my siblings. You know, it's a lot that go into. It's really not. I'm not gonna say that. It's really not a lot of thinking, bro. It's a lot of procrastinating. It's a lot of BSing. It's a lot of dodging a roadblock. It's a lot of escaping to comfortability. It's a lot of that rather than punching through that brick wall or walking through mud or jumping off a building with a trash bag and hoping you feel me, and knowing that you gonna float down. You're not gonna fall down. You're gonna float down. Because guess what? When you put in that work, it's guaranteed. It's not immediately guaranteed, but it's guaranteed that you're gonna get what you're working for. Especially if you're putting in 100%. You can never half-ass none. Told said that last time. You can't half. I gotta find another word than half-ass, bro. I'm probably gonna get me canceled, bro. I'm talking about canceled, bro. I'm gonna leave. As I progressively get better, I'm going to be saying more relatable things. I'm saying what is prone, or what is, I don't even know what the definition of prone, but I gotta stop using that word. I'm going to say what I feel like is needed to be said. But I can only speak from my personal experiences. I don't know nobody else's life. I know mine. Remember that nobody else can drive you like you can drive you, because you're in your body, and nobody else is going to live for you. Ain't nobody else gonna live for you. People want to see you win, but I'm not here to help you win. I'm here to watch you win, and then congratulate you after you watch. I'm going to watch you win. Feel me? If you feeling down one day, I'll be there. I'll let you know, bro. You got this, bro. You've been doing great. Man. You got this. Hopefully that's just enough for you to go one more day, and then you realize, bro, I got this. I can do that. I don't need to thank you. I don't need none of that. I just need you to keep going. Feel me? I think I talk a lot and I'm a motivational speaker or always got a quote because I wish I had somebody who was there to speak this type of life into me. That's why I was on a good run of trying to get information from older people about anything and everything. Nothing specific, just about anything and everything. So I was always hanging around somebody older. Like this occurred in school, so maybe teachers might be around a teacher or a substitute that's like 50, 40, maybe older. And I'm just there asking questions. We having a full conversation until class is over. Just about life. You feel me? Because like everybody got questions. You might be able to answer them questions, but you feel me? Hey, I don't got patience. I want the question now. I want the answer now. So I'm gonna ask who I think got the answer. And you might not have my answer, the answer I thought it was gonna be, or the answer I like. You feel me? But they gonna have an answer, and you gotta be okay with that, cause this is what you want. This is what I want, so I'm okay with it. I like that answer. I'm gonna go do this now because that makes sense. Somebody asked me, what do I do if I wanna be I'm gonna keep using the word the stereotype millionaire. What do I do if I want to be a millionaire but I don't know how to be a millionaire? Bro, at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna tell it like this, bro. I apologize for biting my fingers, bro. That's you're not even supposed to see that. Find the information. You're not asking the right questions, bro. You need to be asking ChatGPT these type of questions like who were the mentors of some of the most wealthy people? What is some facts and statements or beliefs of these rich people? How did they originally start? Where did they start at? What made them want to become this? And eventually, how did they get there? And they gonna tell you, or they might have had a drive, they might have had a dream, their family might have drove them. This might have been an accident, and they just worked. They kept working and kept working, and now they're here. Like you can get a million gazillion different stories. But imagine this: when you succeed, you're gonna have your own story. You got your own journey to tell. You maybe can may even make a documentary if that's how you feeling. If that's how you feeling. But it's about what you want. Do you want it? Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to succeed? Would you like to be the best? I know I'm not taking this serious. I'm not even sitting up. So how y'all gonna get information? You know what? Let me fix my posture right quick. Feel me? Like, do you really want it, bro? I'm gonna say this 1,000 times. Do you really want it? And what is it gonna take? I hope you're not gonna wait until somebody in your family, God forbid, by the way, pass away, and then now you got sudden motivation. Like, oh, I could have been there. Or I could have done more. Hey, and I'm not throwing no shade to anybody who done that. Cause hey, now you got to drive. But don't wait for that moment. Don't wait for something really, really bad to happen to change your life. Why not change your life now when you know it's bad? Why not chase your dreams when you know you have the opportunity to? Because guess what? When you get older, when you're an adult, you're not gonna have as much availability to your dreams as you have now. think that's really all I got to say. Cause I'm gonna think about more to say in my in my video tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do 2 videos a day.